Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love and today we're doing a fat acceptance cringe compilation. It's going to be from the YouTuber Funty Times again. Their link will be in the top of the description as well. Last time I did one of their videos, I very much enjoyed it. It was nothing mocking fat people. It was just, you know, videos about their opinions and their crazy ideas and me reacting to it. And I believe this person also reacts to it. They like have what they have to say on the side too. So I like that, you know. So they're a very, very small channel, smaller than mine. They have 123 subscribers right now. And they only have like 4 videos. But, you know, let's check them out again, see how they're doing this time. And if you guys like them, you know, jump over there and give them a subscribe as well. They're kind of cool. So let's see. Okay. So I think from this title, all these videos are going to be about the mid-size conversation, because apparently now, you know, even though they came up with the term mid-size and everything, they don't want them to sit at the table with them anymore. So
I hate the word mid-size. I fucking hate it. Literally the only reason it exists is to distance people from fatness. And I mean that in a way that it is used to distance people from fatness because fatphobia is still a very real thing, even within the body positivity movement.
But didn't you guys come up with the term mid-size? You guys came up with these terms. Skinny people or thin people or normal-sized human beings did not come up with the size mid-size. Like, oh, you're not fat, but you're not skinny, so you're mid. No, you guys came up with the term mid-size because you decided to break your fatness into categories. But now you don't like the term?
I mean, we all know the body positivity movement is a co-opted neoliberal version of fat liberation politics. So that's not surprising. But here I am arguing with other fat people to like deal with our internalized fat phobia. It's okay to be fat. It is just something that is. And so before you use a hashtag or a word, you know, I'm not telling you how to identify, but I'm asking that you really think about why is mid-size preferable to small fat or plus size? Is it because it gives you more desirability? And there are legitimate reasons for the use of that word because fat has been so weaponized. I just want people to think.
I don't know what they fucking want, but reading on what this person is going to say, I feel like I've said this before, so let's listen to her.
The term midsize can help foster community. The fat acceptance movement likes to compare themselves to a racial minority.
Yes, they
do.
do.
Think of it like mixed race people coming together to create a space separate from non-mixed race minority.
I don't think I've ever said it in that way, but I don't think this person realized that midsize was created by this group. That was the term that they use. On my channel, if you haven't seen, there was a whole chart of that categories. Are you a small fat? Are you a mid-size? Are you a super fat? Are you an infinite fat? Like that was like literally their terminology. And they had sizes and everything for like these type of fat people. This was their term. This was their creation. And now that they don't like that their creation, that's both like, it's like, I don't get it. Because like, you want to see fat people, you know, succeed and be good. And now since people are accepting more mid-sized people right now, listen, if you want people to fully accept fat people because you think that they're not accepted, like black people weren't accepted back in the fucking 60s or gay people weren't accepted back in the freaking 80s, fine, whatever. But you have to let it slowly come in, okay? Like, first they accept the small fats, and then they'll accept the mid fats, and then it'll be the super, like, it's not going to all be at once, okay? And now that the mid fats are starting to be accepted more and be more desirable, you're like, wait, hold on. You can't do that because no one wants my fat. Like, that's how, like, let it all come to fruition, okay? Even though you're a fucking idiot, but, like.
If you are a person that does not want to let go of the term mid-size, let me give you some insight, okay? My account used to be called Mid-Size Queens. I was a big advocate for mid-size.
I was finna say, bitch, aren't you mid-size? I can't see your full body, but you look mid-size.
Until I learned my ways, learned the mistake of my ways, and learned how mid-size is rooted in fat phobia. Yes, it is. I know you don't want to hear it, but yes, it is.
How is mid-size rooted in fat phobia when your community came up with the term mid-size? Oh my God. Okay.
I just wanted to like kind of have a mirror for you guys to like show you what the mid-size community is like to the plus-size community and why we need to stop. So I'm sure when you were in the mid-size community on TikTok, just scrolling on your FYP, you saw those videos of size 8 girls being like, the mid-size community doesn't accept us, and so we're gonna make our own thing. And we were like, no one's kicking you out. Why are you kicking yourself out? That's how plus size feels about the mid-size community. That's why we gotta just stop the mid.
Okay, so since the mid-sized people are seeing that all the other fat people are like, oh, you can't be a part, but you guys are kicking them out. You're literally now kicking them out. You're like, you're not fat enough now because you're too, what's the word, accepted now, so you're no longer marginalized and you're no longer a bad thing in the society, so you're no longer allowed to be a part of our group. And now that mid-sized people are seeing that, you're like, wait, no one's kicking you out, but you're fucking kicking them out.
Size thing, you know?
People can choose their communities. If mid-sized people are too big to fit society's standard of beauty and too small to be considered plus-sized, then they fit in the middle. And they can band together if they feel like it.
Yes.
Now let's spend the rest of the video showing how much the fat acceptance movement doesn't want to accept mid-sized people.
Thank you.
You're not mid-sized, you're thin. The average woman in the United States is a size like 16 to 18.
Just because the average is a size 16 and 18, if it's going up to an 18 now, that means the average has gotten even bigger. But if the average size is a size 16 to 18, that doesn't make a person thin. Just because you're average doesn't make you thin. And like these people think that thin is just like a stick. Oh my god, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't fucking know. This is just like, yeah. Okay, let's listen to what this person, their input.
Average woman and man and everyone else in the United States is unhealthy. So implying that we should standardize sizes around a size 16 is not a good precedence to set.
So if you're smaller than that, it's your job to dismantle fatphobia.
I have been sitting here just so frustrated. I literally been sitting for like a minute. I don't know what to freaking say. So I'm gonna let this person keep talking because like I can't.
Prioritizing super and infinite fat people.
For those who may not know, super and infinifat people are people above a size 30. Just imagine the people on my 600-pound life. The biggest problem plaguing people that are 600 pounds is not fat phobia, it is their imminent deaths if they...
Correction. I believe from the chart that we've seen, super fat I think is a size 22 and up. Not size 30 and up, but still. Infinite fats are 30 and above. Super fats are size 22. So.
Stay that size.
And if you're not doing that, like, you're not as body positive as you think you are. And you're definitely not a fat activist.
I don't know why. I can barely see this person's face, and yet I want to punch it. She's just so... I think it's frustrating because it's like, you're not doing enough to make my life easier. And because your life is easier than mine, you should be making my life easier, using all your small little privileges to make my life easier. But you're not doing that, so that means you're not for me. That's what it sounds like.
Plus size and straight size are fashion terms. Like, there is no mid-size anything. And, like, plus size people are not, like, plus size. They're, like, people who wear plus size clothes, right? And straight size people are, like, thin people. So...
Okay, hold on.
Plus size and straight size are fashion terms.
Straight size is not a fashion term. I had to rewind this to make sure that's what she said. Straight size is not a fashion term. You guys created the term straight size because you didn't want to call them, you know, normal, or you wanted to stop saying skinny, so you called them straight size. You guys came up... I never heard the term straight size before I started doing these type of videos or before this like community. So you guys came up with the fucking term straight size. And you came up with mid-size, and you came up with fucking super fats, and you came up with infinite fats. Only thing you didn't come up with is plus size. Plus size is a fashion term. It's for people who are bigger than the norm, which I think is like 14 and up is a plus size, I believe. Which I really think like 14 should be, I don't know. But like 14 and up is like a plus size, I believe. So it's like, or even 12 and up. Like, either way, like, plus size is just like, you know, what used to be considered overweight is like plus size and up. But now that even being like slightly overweight is kind of normal, so being obese is fucking normal at this point. Yes. And she's like, straight size is a fashion term for thin people, I think is what she was gonna say. It's not a fashion term for thin people. It's what you guys want to call thin people, because you're calling them straight size because you're saying that since they're skinny, they don't have any curves. They're not curvy. They're not voluptuous like all of. They're not voluptuous. I can't say that word. They're not voluptuous. They're not all as curvy as you. That's why you guys started calling them straight size, because you started calling yourself curvy. When you're not curvy, you're fat. There's a difference. You're not curvy. And so you guys started calling them straight size.
Terms, like, there is no mid-size anything. And, like, plus size people are not, like, plus size. They're, like, people who wear plus size clothes, right? And straight size people are, like, thin people. So, like, what is mid-size? I don't understand.
There's a lot to unpack here, so I just won't. And I hope by prioritize super and infinifats you mean advocate for more accessible mental health care and lower prices for healthy food.
I will agree with what she's saying, but once again, she's like, I don't understand what a mid-size is. Well, maybe you should look into your group's history and look at that little chart. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can find that chart. I'm gonna pull up that freaking chart. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Just give me a second. Here it is. I am pretty sure this is the exact chart that I had on my channel. I think there was two. There was a blue one as well, but this one right here. So it's small fats, mid fats, large fats, super and infinite fats, and then def fats. So yeah, I was wrong. So super fats are up. It's the large fats are like size 22. And I guess according to this, I was a mid fat. See, that's why I think there's a different one. Hold on. There's this. Right. This is the other one. I like this one because like I can fit everything on one screen. I guess I am a mid fat technically. But like, do you see this? You guys came up with like mid fat. So that's why they started using the term mid size. Like, I'm pretty sure the mid-fat community are the people from the small fats and the mid-fat, you know, place. Because now that the super and infinite fats, they feel like they deserve all of this. And see, super fats are size 26 and up. That's what I thought. I thought it was like a 24, 26 and up. So, hello. You guys created this term. Both of these pictures I showed you are from the same article. Let me show you the article. The article is from someone named Fluffy Kitten Party or Pantry or whatever it's called. Fact activists, hateful at every size, anti-diet culture. This is called Categories, Understanding the Fat Spectrum. This is one of your people made this. It's from your community. You guys made this. Okay? All this. You guys see how much this is? This is what you guys came up with. This was your guys' terminology, and now you're mad because people are finally starting to accept what you would call mid-sized people, which are your small and medium fats. Come on. It's just like, I want to show you guys just so you guys know what I keep talking about. I keep talking about these charts. It was created by these people, okay? And this is getting a little long, so I might do one or two more TikToks. I might not watch this whole video, so we'll see.
I like you have a cupcake.
So that TikTok came up on my For You page, and I've seen this girl on my For You page a few times, and I don't follow her because she's a pretty mid-sized person, and I choose to not follow body positive creators who are not, like, big.
Okay, so that's like me saying that, like, I wouldn't follow, you know, I wouldn't follow activists for the black community if they're not black enough. Like, I wouldn't follow a light-skinned person because, like, or a mixed person because, like, yeah, they're black, but they're not black enough for me to listen to their opinion. Also, was she mid-size? She looked normal to me. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, yeah, I guess she's a little chub, but like I don't freaking know. I don't fucking know what's wrong with these people.
That TikTok came up on my For You page, and I've seen this girl on my For You page a few times, and I don't follow her because she's a pretty mid-sized person, and I
choose to not follow body positive creators who are not like big. Which sounds fucked up, but like she shops at places that like I can't shop at. That a lot of people I know can't shop at, so I don't follow her because she should not be representing the body positive community, in my opinion.
Oh my god. So like that's where the problem is with just multiple different communities. Like if you want your community to be widespread and you want people to be widely accepted, you have to be willing to accept people outside of your community to help spread your word. You know what I mean? Like, and when I mean by help spreading words, I don't mean talking for you and talking over you, but helping getting your word out to more people. That's like the civil rights movement. The leaders of the civil rights movement were black people, but it couldn't have been done without our white allies helping us and supporting us and showing that like, hey, this is what we want. So like, I don't understand how you just don't want people who are outside your community to help spread your word and be more open. And like, I don't understand that. You guys don't want to be accepted. You want to continue to be this quote unquote marginalized group that everyone hates. You guys keep doing more and more crazy shit so people can hate you because you want to be a victim. You guys really just want to be a victim.
However, I think it's really funny that she like spotlighted those body positive creators because like they were all white and like small.
Okay, let's talk about this because literally 90% of the people in my videos are all white. Whenever I do the TikTok videos, 90% of them are white. And when I've picked the TikToks myself, I tend to pick more people of color because that's what I gravitate towards and that's what TikTok shows me because that's what I follow more on TikTok. But however, most of these other compilations, most of the people in the body positive community, especially the fat people in the body positive community, are white. So why are you going to bring up the fact that they're white? I can get you bring up the fact that they're smaller, but what does being white have to do with it? Because are you going to say that, well, she's kind of racist because she didn't show a black creator? There's more white people doing what you do than there are black people, okay? But no, heaven forbid, if you're black and you're not fat, oh my god, like, but there's more of you guys thinking like this than there are my people. I'm just saying.
And able-bodied and cisgender. So I went through her following. She's not even following like 150 people. She's not even following like 10 black people. Like I want to say like 5 black women. She's not following anyone bigger than her. Like no one above a size 16 or 18. Not following anyone who's disabled. Not following anyone who's not.
Okay, I don't really use my TikTok a lot, but I'm not really following a lot of disabled people. I don't think I'm following anyone disabled on TikTok. I don't think I'm following anyone disabled on Instagram. I don't think I'm following... I guess that's it. I do follow a lot of non-cisgender people. I follow a lot of LGBTQ people. I follow a lot of black people. I follow... when it comes to my Instagram, I follow a lot of people. But the only thing I'm not following a lot is disabled people. I think there is 1 or 2, but it's not a lot. But that doesn't mean I hate all disabled people.
Cis. And it's just like... So, are you body positive, or are you using the fact that, like, you're not super thin to, like, get clout and get followers and stuff like that? Like, she's not even following Lizzo. Lizzo's, like, the bare minimum, but she's following James Charles and, like, Addison Rae and Emma Chamberlain.
She's also probably, like, 15. That's what those people who that's what they follow. I mean, following James Charles, I mean, I'm not gonna support that. Don't follow that motherfucker. But, like... maybe she doesn't fucking like Lizzo's music. And like, I'm 24. I don't know who the fuck Emma Chamberlain is. I've heard that name. I don't know who the fuck it is. I only know who Addison Rae is because my job Pandora just released a line that she's promoting. And I know who James Charles is because I don't live under a fucking rock. So maybe this person's a lot younger than you. She looks like she probably is. You gotta understand, even a 5-year age gap, teenagers right now are like in a different world than we are.
Dixie D'Amelio and shit like that. So that doesn't seem very body positive to me.
Making body positive content doesn't mean every part of your life, including who you're following, has to include body positive people.
Thank you.
And that list definitely doesn't have to include your specific list of fat influencers. And maybe she has another TikTok account where she watches other people. You don't know. And the fact that you care so much is strange.
Exactly. Like YouTube. I have my YouTube account where I make my videos, and then I have a YouTube account where I watch videos. Like my original YouTube, when I first started watching YouTube, I use that with all my people I'm subscribed to and everything that I watch. And on this YouTube, I'm only subscribed to like 10 people, and it's either some accounts that I really just want to give an extra subscriber to, or some accounts that I like to follow their context for what I do on my channel. I don't really follow and watch YouTube on this channel. So it could be the same thing. Like she can have 2 TikTok accounts.
Gentlest way possible, I would like for people who wear, say, a size 6 to a size 12 to stop describing themselves as mid-size and average.
Size 6 to size 12 is completely average. So why can they call themselves average? I understand what you're saying about them not being mid-size. I don't even think a size 12 is considered plus size. So I would consider a person who's a size 12 and smaller to just be a normal size person. I don't know if I would call them thin, because I'm trying to visualize. I really can't. But like, I think I would call them just an average size person. Yes. Just because you're not the average in the country, which is a size 16 to 18, doesn't mean you're not an average size person. When I mean by average size person, I mean what a normal, like, everyday person should be typically in a healthy weight. Would probably be a size 6 to 12. Depending on their height, their body shape, those seem like very average and healthy sizes. So, whatever. I don't care what the rest of you are going to say. I really don't. So, I'm going to do one more, and I don't want it to be you.
I've seen a lot of comments like this on TikTok, and I knew it was only a matter of time before someone left it on my page. But just to clarify, nobody in the fat community is trying to gatekeep and call.
This whole fucking video has been you guys gatekeeping body positivity and fucking gatekeeping the fat community. Literally what this whole fucking video has been. You gatekeeping. You're not fat enough to sit at the table with us. That's what it is.
Calling someone out who's thin for using the term mid-size or using the term body positive isn't an attempt to exclude them or dismiss them or any issues they have.
People can use any fucking hashtags they want. I can fucking use the hashtag white fucking supremacy when I'm talking about fucking civil rights movement if I fucking want to. Okay? The hashtags aren't really about what your video is about. It's about getting more communities watching your videos. Let's all be freaking honest. That's what it's about. Okay? Like, that's what this is about. And once again, you guys have been gatekeeping this whole freaking video. Okay?
They have with their body or discrimination they've faced, but rather call them out for their own privilege, which is something that as an advocate and ally, you need to be able to reflect on. I, as a smaller white fat, have other privileges that people...
I'm sorry, did this bitch just call herself a smaller white fat? Just from what I'm seeing, she looks pretty big. She looks bigger than me. And I'm barely a mid-fat. I'm a size 22. So I'm barely a mid-fat. I'm on the top end of mid. So I'm Confucian. I'm sorry. I don't like to talk about people's weight. But she doesn't look like a smaller fat to me. Not at all. I don't even think I'm a small fat. I'm a smaller fat.
People who are super and fat don't have. And it's my job as an advocate to find ways to support those who suffer more discrimination. There's a spectrum of privilege, and that's a fact. And it is problematic to see the fat community turn into mid-size and just get smaller and thinner and whiter, because that continues to exclude those that need the most support.
Wait, did she say whiter or wider? Did she say whiter or wider? Because how are the people getting wider if they're getting skinnier? Or you just mean like the group is getting wider, like there's too many of you guys. That's what you want. You want more. Okay.
Support and advocacy. So yeah, I get mad when people try and take up space. But it's not to gatekeep. It's to advocate.
All fat activists, listen to me clearly.
Yes.
Fat acceptance and body positivity are not the same thing. For some people, body positivity is a feminist movement for the changing of beauty standards. For fat activists, it's about normalizing obesity. For others, it is just about trying to feel better about their bodies. Body positivity is not owned by anyone.
Exactly.
Not fat people, not skinny people, no one. So stop trying to tell people who is in and who is out in the body positivity movement.
Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. If you guys like this, let me know. Hold on. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video. Please make sure you guys, you know, go give Funny Time a view. They have like 4 videos up right now. You guys can, you know, go spend, you know, 30 minutes in watching their videos, because you sit here and watch me. I did 2 of them, so you can watch the other 2, give them a view or 2. They're really cool. Or subscribe to them and you can watch their videos before I react to them. You know, I like this. I've been really busy that I couldn't find my own TikTok, so when I can't, you know, go out and find my TikToks myself, it's nice to have like a side account and just to follow someone. And I like that they also give opinions, because they also bring up ideas that I don't think about, and I talk about things that they wouldn't think about. So I think it's really cool. Anyway, if you guys like this, make sure you guys leave me a like down below. If you guys like me, make sure you guys subscribe, because I do videos Monday through Friday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.